Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean X coming at you here. It is a Look At Line show. Little late night money. The old days. Rolling out some first looks. NBA, some college hoops. People talk about. Couldn't fit any more picks in. Started with NBA and then college basketball, so I ran out of room for any hockey. Oh, there's 3 games tomorrow, so that's that. 3 games. 3 games. Let's we'll start to do a little recap of today's games. So we had the Pistons in the chat today. That was a loser. I saw they were down by 10 and end up losing by 900. That's all right. We're looking for the Jets under tonight. It's at 5. It's at 5. We got to see what happens here. We had it today here in the video. 6.5. I don't know. A lot of offense by Winnipeg today. What's that about? What else do we have? Basketball. 1 and 2. Mason, Cincy, and Rutgers. Rutgers under. I say Rutgers, but it was really the Rutgers under. That was a winner. Never in doubt. I'm annoyed at myself for not putting out Rutgers with that. George Mason loses that one. What are we going to do? Close game. We're laying a couple points. End up losing by 4. And then the Bearcats Cincinnati. What happened? I thought, I was Texas. I will bet that game and I will lose it 100% of the time. Why was that line what it was? 5-point favorite. Unranked over ranked. So 1 and 2 there. And I don't know if he's going to pop in tonight. My guy, Bruce Green. Lock emoji, South Carolina. The premium side of things, I mentioned a Mason loser, Cincy loser, South Carolina loser. Rutgers was a winner. Rutgers under. Iowa State +4. Got it done. The Miami, Ohio. Winner there, I believe, right? Miami ho wins by 21. They got it done, son. And right now, pending, we have Boise +2. Texas A&M +8. Where are they at? Where is A&M at, you little clowns? They're down. They are down 8 right now. 30-22.5, it says here. And BYU +3.5. And they're up a little bit. At least that's what it says here. Could be behind on the score. It is what it is. Plays. The look at line plays are scrolling underneath. I guess no, we're gonna keep them scrolling. We gotta keep the crew honest here. You can't just keep them all up there all the time. So I'll run through a couple games. We got a couple comments. Look at this. What do we got here? Jake's in the house. Yeah, here we go. Jake, this is how it all started, the Midday Money Show a couple years ago. It was conference tournament time, and it was smaller conferences the end of February, and I did some preview videos. I said, you know what? These lines come up. Let's talk about the games, day action. Sometimes, and then I went into the late night money. It was midnight. I did it at midnight every day. It was a midnight show, late night money, and then turned into look at lines with NFL. It rolled into midday money. We talked more. It all started with college basketball a couple years ago. I guess I'll bring back a little late night money. Look at lines. Do I have a late night money? Late night money. There we go. Keep it late night money as opposed to look at lines. That's more NFL specific, I guess. Lock it with the king. Hanging in there. Lane, what do you say? Late night? Yep. I'll come in and I'll yawn. I'll yawn on the show. I don't care. I'm a human. I get tired. When Michael says he's surprised with the late show. Late show is back, baby. I think we're bringing back the late night money. I need a set time though. I can't do it at midnight though. I can't do it at I guess I could at 11 o'clock Central. And maybe I will. Maybe that'll be a regular thing. But today I said, you know what? I put up a free pick video. I said, let me do a little late night money. It's been a bit. It's It's only 10:30. I think going forward, I will do it at later, midnight Eastern. For you West Coasters out there. Jake says that the Rutgers under also cracking one, lost on Wake Forest. Let's do more late night money. I will be doing late night money. It's back. We're a month away from the NCAA. I don't say the NCAA tournament, conference tournaments. It's January. Well, tomorrow's January 10th. Conference tournaments. I believe we might. Maybe we don't have one at the end of February. Sometimes we get it. Oh, I did not even know it's a leap year. We got an extra day. We got the 29th. I hope my daughter's birthday's on the 1st. Hope she doesn't try to pull out a double header like she wants. Like she wants 2 birthdays. Some kind of nonsense. That was a leap year anyway. I saw on some wacky website that apparently there's actually 13 months. All the days should have 28. They swindled us out of a. Let's see. We got days here. We got no days. Hold on a second. I could have sworn I just saw something that had days posted here. No dates. Oh, you know why? Because I typed in 2023. Because it's 2024. And away we go. Nothing at the end of February. Wow, we got some late ones this year. What is this about? I'm not happy. Here. A-Sun leads off on the 4th. March 4th. March 5th, Horizon comes into town. March 6th, Big South. Northeast, Ohio Valley. March 5th, Patriot League. March 8th, Southern. Summit on the 8th. Sunbelt on the 5th. West Coast Conference, the 7th. Sorry, Markel, I left you up there as I was looking at dates. I need Edmonton minus 1.5. Well, you still got the third period here. I need the Jets to just end this game 5-0. Can we get that? I mean, there should be empty netting Columbus right now. Dave with the hockey picks, keep them coming. Hold on a second, because I wrote these down. Did you have the Tampa Bay over was a loser? San Jose was a winner. I couldn't get behind the Toronto money line, even in a parlay. That was a little rambunctious for my liking. That's a little crazy, Dave. That one brings it back a notch when they say take a 450 fave in a even in a parlay. That was a bit of a stretch for me there. Who else did you have as a dog today? I didn't write them all down. There we go. Jesse Schul's in the house. Wine Time's in the house, my guy. Welcome. What I deserve this insightful content? I don't know. What did you do to deserve this insightful content? Is it really insightful? I don't know. Let's talk about some games I put up here for everybody to have. So we'll start with the Clippers. I like the Clippers. I just did a free pick video on this on the channels. So I like the Clippers tomorrow, and I said in the video, I'll say it here. You got Toronto in a back-to-back. Lakers today, Clippers tomorrow. They're already off a Golden State win. They played Sacramento before that. They had another road game before that one. And you got the Clippers who are playing as good as anybody right now. I'll lay it. It's a big number, and you know me, I'm not a huge let's take big faves kind of stuff here, but I'll go Clippers. The Thunder, OKC against Miami. I don't want to say this is like a statement game for Oklahoma City, but it's one of those games where here comes the young upstart. Are we going to knock the old man off the porch? Take the mantle away from him. Miami's a veteran kind of team. I think Oklahoma City's got something to play for here, and they're a road fave to boot. We'll go Thunder. The Rockets, another spry, spunky little bunch, like the Funky Bunch, or the Fun Bunch of the Washington Redskins of the '80s fame. Ricky Sanders, Art Monk. I'll go Rockets here as a little dog against the Chicago Bulls, and I like the Jazz plus 6.5 here. We got the Jazz, just like a little tribe called Quest. We got the Jazz. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Anybody? A little Q-tip. So, how about 5 wins, last 6 games? Not too shabby. Nice. I mean, Milwaukee and Philly on a road. Now, you're coming back from road trip, so it's kind of like, oh no, it's a bad one. And it's not even like you're playing a team that's not familiar with this kind of like environment. You got Denver's come at their own elevation, so it's not like a huge edge there. But I don't know. Is everybody going to run to come here and take Denver automatic? It's Denver. They're 11-8 on the road. 17-21 against the spread. I'll take the Jazz. We'll take some Jazz action here. It's okay. We'll jazz it up, little jazzercise. College basketball, a bunch of games here. Let me get to the Wednesday window of college hoops. Oh. So, we could have ran them all down. I put a bunch in the chat here. Some of these will be free picks tomorrow. We'll start Northwestern and Penn State here. Is this a spot where it's me being on the wrong side of a public kind of play here with Northwestern? I don't know. And normally this is a spot, and I've told you some of the games I have tonight with A&M and Boise and BYU. Iowa State I had, even Cincy as they were a favorite, but it's over 18. You got a Penn State squad here who's sitting at 8-7, basically a pick 'em versus an 11-3 Northwestern team. I just think that Northwestern, we've seen them kind of battle. They're off a big win. Okay, you beat Michigan State, who was supposed to be a top 5 team to start the year. Is it a flat spot? I don't know. I don't know if it's a total flat spot for them. Look at some of these losses here. Illinois, and that's a game we liked them in. I think Jesse will agree with me if he's still here. Illinois just had all their off the field stuff come at them. I think, you know what, we're getting a couple buckets here. Illinois might be a good little spot. Nothing. Chicago State loss as a 25-point favorite. It's bizarre. You beat Purdue at home. Next game out, you dropped a 91 piece on Detroit and covered a 23-point spread, 91-59. Mississippi State got you. That's fine. But Penn State, you lost to 30 by Michigan State. You beat Michigan. How's good Michigan? Lemoyne. You lost to Tech. You beat Ohio State. You lost to Maryland. Bucknell, VCU, Butler. I don't want to say these are like similar type teams, but they're all pretty much in the same general area. And at that, I'm going to go with a team that's actually beaten other competition of the same ilk, Northwestern. The Johnnies here. Providence lost their, I don't know if he was their leading scorer, But he went down in that Hall game, and it was all over. They were playing well, and then he got hurt, and then Seton Hall just took off. You saw them last game, put up a little bit of a fight, right? Man down, don't count us out. Here we go. We'll battle, come back. Uh, wasn't meant to be. So I thought that was kind of their little pumped up. We could do this without him. And now you got a Johnny squad who's won 3 in a row, putting some points on the board. We knew they were going to be able to do that. Question was, could they stop anybody? It's January. You got some. I mean, what are they? They're 10-4. You got 14 games on your belt with all the new players meshing, new coach, the whole new, whatever the heck you want to call it, whole new show, regime, play calling, nonsense. Give me the Johnnies. Western Carolina. You're probably like, where the hell did you pull this one out of your crazy hat? Because it's got to be a giant hat for you, Higgs, because your head is so big. Listen, another one of those matchups where you look at a team like, 13-2. This is a squad that's actually 6-2 in its road games and have beaten teams. And East Tennessee, and we had them the other day. We had East Tennessee sitting at 9-6, winning a little home, 2-6 on the road. So you win a little at home. 2 of those wins. Hi, who's this squad? King College Tornado. That's who you beat, East Tennessee. Excuse me, no, that was Western Carolina beat those guys. We have Tusculum Pioneers for East Carolina. I mean, you get some, yeah. And the next game out, Kansas City. I do like a little KC. Loser at Utah State, beat ECU. The Earls were not happy. In off of a bad loss. I don't know. I look at Western Carolina again. Got some cupcakes mixed in there, but you beat Vandy on the road. That's a nice little win there. And it is Vanderbilt. And you're thinking, okay, not a good team. They were only a 3-point dog to Vanderbilt. Regardless of what you think how bad Vandy is, I mean, you're still an SEC team playing a team out of the Southern. You took care of business there. You took care of business against Upstate. Who else did they beat? Cashville they beat. I'm going with them here. It's a pick 'em. Back to the Grizzles. We didn't like the Grizzles the other day. Now, the Grizzles were a popular play, right, when they're going up against Michigan State. Like, you got to take the Grizzles there. That didn't end well. Their guy was hurt again, right? They had a couple guys out. They in Cleveland State, a couple losses. I believe everybody's back because since then, 88-81 over Youngstown, 100-piece over Milwaukee, 79-73 over Green Bay. Again, you cover 2 of those 4. I like them in this one here. Why wouldn't we like them here at a 4.5 piece or 4, I should say. Sorry. I saw the dash. When I write it down on a piece of paper, the dash is the half, but in here I put the 0.5s. Mississippi State, a little SEC against Tennessee, a ranked team. Here we go. Tennessee has destroyed these guys. 9 wins the last 10 games. They're not even close. 70-59, 87-53, 72-59. I guess is a little close. 63-72 is a little closer. And that you look at this number. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I would have if the sites had money lines up already. It would have been a money line play at Mississippi State. Who we kidding here? LaSalle, the L train. My guy Lionel Simmons back in the early '90s. A little A10 winner for you here from yours truly. Now we do like UMass a little bit. That we set to take them the other day there, or was it the Lau was playing the other day? UMass. Lol. In this one here, I'm going to go Explorer action. Laying 10 points. Yeah. This is LaSalle. I understand. You come in, you've dropped a couple games here, lost 2 out of 3. You just beat Fordham. That's fine. I don't know. 10 points better. I know the strength of schedules they are what they are. I can't lay 10 with UMass. Can't do it. We're taking LaSalle. Virginia Tech. Another spot here. Clemson, a quote unquote ranked team. That means they're pretty good, apparently. Well, they're laying a bucket here, less than a bucket. 11-3 versus the 9-5 Hokies. I don't overthink these things. I just bet them and let them play out because it is not a one-off shot here. I mentioned Mississippi State, and again, you can see the games I had today: Iowa State, Cincinnati, BYU, Boise, A&M, all kind of similar kind of games. I just play them automatically. Wolford, a little Wolfie action. If you're not a Terrier fan, I don't know what to tell you. How can you not like Wolford here? Listen, 3 straight in the series for the Terriers over Mercer. And you look at a Mercer team, I mentioned a couple cupcakes. They have 2. Wolford had one the other day as well. Is this a? Did they have 2 cupcakes here? Yes. Kentucky Christianite. So they've had a couple cupcakes themselves. They are what they are, those kind of teams. I just think Wolford's a little better. I'm going to lay the 4.5. It is what it is. Back to the SEC and Arkansas. That's what we call them here. Here's another spot. It is a road team, though, not exactly the home spot where we're getting with Mississippi State. And you know what? Mississippi's Florida almost kind of fits this kind of role as well, but did not make the cut here. But Arkansas does. This Georgia team, I know do I like them? Yes. Am I wondering why the line is what it is? A little light, as we like to say. That's fine. I take these games. I just bet them. We don't think. We just like to win. TCU here. Much like Cincinnati tonight. A 4.5 piece. Well, it's 4 now. I see 4.5s popping up here on the channel. I'm sorry. Oklahoma is a top 10 team and they're catching points. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Should be good enough for you. Let's Knocking over the King says Rhode Island cashes today for him. Sprinkled money line. There you go. You can't go wrong with a little Rhode Island. Sprinkled money line. Nice. 5.5. So money line had to be. No, it's not too bad. And A&M. I'm on you with A&M tonight. I got a little A&M action. We got a final. Winnipeg is a winner. I am happy because that's a winner for the chat. Winner for the show. That was a midday money special. 12-12 now with our NHL. We will take it. We will take it. We'll take it. And on the season, I think that bumps me up to a 22-15 piece. That's 60% on. Not a lot of games. Not like I roll them out like baseball or like college hoops even. A little more selective. I'm winning though. I gotta keep. I don't want to get too crazy like I did today, putting the Pistons out there like a madman. Dave says Toronto and Canucks. Those are my picks plus the parlay. Okay, I'm just saying minus 450. Dave, we can't do that. I know it was in the parlay though. 2-0. There's other picks with that other hockey. That's right. That was shot out with the other hockey picks. Did you hear about Shannon, Illinois filed a suit against the team for failing to give him due process? Good luck with that, though, man, because they're going to claim it's, this isn't like the workplace kind of nonsense. I mean, you're a student. They could revoke that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know what goes into a scholarship. I've never seen a scholarship in my life. Maurice, what do you think about Tulsa and Charlotte? Let's look for Tulsa and Charlotte on the map here. 691 in your rotation. So you're like at Tulsa there in the 7.5 spot. Let's pull up some American Athletic and compare these guys on the matchup screen. So we got Tulsa 9-5. They're 0-3 on the road. They lost to Charlotte last year. Coming in on 2 straight losses. They lost to East Carolina as a 5-point dog, lose by 7. Battled Memphis at home. You beat some crew called the Southwestern Oklahoma State Bulldogs. And then before that, you reeled off a couple wins. New Mexico State, Mississippi Valley State. I mean, lane 25, you won by 29. That Valley team is terrible. Delta Devils? Weesh. Missouri State, I should say. Oklahoma State lost to. Loshi lost to Oral. Not really liking what I see here. And the 49ers, let's see, just beat FAU. Oh, coming in off a huge win beating FAU. On the road, they are 0-4 of their 7 losses, 4 on the road. The SMU, Stetson, Richmond, you lost to Duke. You beat Stetson again. So you played Stetson twice. You won at home, you lost on the road. Davidson, loser. Georgia State, lost at UCF. You know what? I don't hate taking Tulsa here. It's 7.5. Charlotte's off the big win. Prime letdown spot. You have to play those. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Google security alert. That was me. That was me logging in from the phone. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that, Google. Daniel's in the house. Takes months for the moon to go around the earth, right? No, it doesn't. What are you talking about? Moon to go around the earth. It takes like a half day. Is that for the 13 months, Daniel? Jake says 3-1 Edmonton. We could have a puck line cover there. He's happy. King D, I appreciate you for coming in, being a nice listener. Locking it with the King, baby. Follow the King. Follow Jesse Shula as well. As far as Shannon, apparently the accusation is that he got a bit handsy in the bar. Again, like these guys, as a student, in today's world, man, bad. Feel bad for my son. Just guys in general. Somebody says something, this guy's out on his butt. I just don't think they could let him come out there and play though. You know? That's I say let him play. I mean, I don't see why you can't earn a living, or in this case, go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Okay, let it play out, please. I should still be able to. I mean, you're innocent until proven guilty. It's not guilty till innocent. I mean, should he play? Yes. I'm just saying in today's world, Jess, that shit don't fly. KD says leave these women alone. Pop Isaacs is playing Texas Tech. What do we got? It's Texas Tech game. Texas Tech was a winner. Texas Tech already won. What are you talking about, Texas Tech here? I need BYU to hold on here. I need some BYU, some A&M. I'm in dog fights here. It's a dog eat dog world, and we got the milk bone underwear on. Although Boise is slowly pulling away. More serious accusations. If you don't have 100K, why be worried about a woman who's in your wife? I don't know what these guys are thinking, King D. I mean, he went down there for what, a basketball game? Oh, Texas Tech kid is facing that game. Okay. I'm confused. We're just talking about the Illinois guy. You're talking about Illinois. So I was like, Texas Tech's game's over. Well, where did that pop up? Because he played today. Didn't affect him. 24 points, 5 boards. I don't know. All right. So going forward with the late night money, it'll probably be noon, midnight, 11 a.m. Central, 9 on the West Coast. Because maybe 10 o'clock's too early. Chose not to suspend him. It's again, I don't know. Murray says, I assume Oklahoma is overrated because they are underdogs on the road as a team. That's the thing. And I say this all the time, Maurice. You've heard me, whether it's college football or college basketball. People get excited about seeing rankings and numbers in front of their teams. Yeah, I follow the odds guys. Those guys are pretty smart. Smarter than me. Definitely smarter than the writers. I mean, the writers can't figure anything out. These guys. I saw a writer. Where's my guy? Who was it? Matt T. We're talking some baseball. I ran across an article on Major League MLB.com how Mark Burley is a Hall of Famer. Now, the fact that Clemens, Bonds, Sheffield, Andrew Jones, Jeff Kent aren't in a Hall of Fame. McGuire, I mean, it's a joke. Sheffield, I mean, did Scott Rowland get in? Mark Burley's not a Hall of Famer. So I don't respect these writers one bit, whether it's Hall of Fame voting, the guys who judge boxing matches, the polls. That's who we're gonna trust. The polls. Don't trust the polls, man. Trust the lines. I mean, I don't do a whole like this is what you should do gambling wise. Uh, I'll tell you what. Over a course of months and years and years and years and years, you take the unranked teams, you're winning in college and hoops and football. And once the tournaments start, it's the same thing. You see those seeds. It's never easy. Like, oh, it's a ranked team. It's a nice winner. Will we have to monitor these going forward in the next? We'll probably go back to last year and this year, start digging up some information on these because as the public watches podcasts and TV shows and people say this kind of stuff, which is like breathing, you should be doing this automatically. It might catch on. The lines might be adjusted to where they're correct or an overreaction. Kitty says, terrible times we're living in. God bless those with the screws tighten. That's it. And listen, as I said, man, tough times make tough men. Right? Was it easy times make weak men? That's where rubber meets the road. When a man stares into the abyss, it's when man finds himself, King D. It's a Wall Street quote. I'll be back for midday money tomorrow. Good luck on everybody's plays. We got rolling. I'm hoping for some winners here myself. A&M, Boise, BYU. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button on the way out. Why wouldn't you? Just do it. Just hit the like. I don't understand. Like I said, this. The like you come in a comment show. You don't leave comments. You don't hit the like button. I don't know. I don't get it. All right. Enough of my little rambling. I'm out of here.